Hey there, TikTakers! Some of you will know better than others what menstruation is. Today's video is aimed at girls who will soon have this change in their lives, and also for boys, because it is important to know what is happening to our friends, mothers, cousins, and to understand that this process is normal and natural. All women go through the same thing. We shouldn't treat the period as a taboo. One day, you wake up in bed and you see that your underwear is stained with blood. Don't get nervous, you will see that everything is easier than you thought. The first advice we give you is don't be afraid and talk about it with your relatives. Your mothers, grandmothers, aunts also have it or have had it. They will help you find the best intimate hygiene alternatives. Nowadays, there are countless options. You can start with the most classic ones and try little by little if other choices are better for you. We're going to name the most used. Menstrual pads. They're made of an absorbent material that is placed in the panties and will collect the blood that you lose. They come with wings, without wings, super size, normal size. You don't know which one to choose? The first concept, that of the wings, refers to a piece of additional material on the sides of the pad, which folds into the edges of the underwear. There are women who prefer them like this because they hold better. But none is better than another. You will end up finding the one that best suits you at all times. In addition, it is also very important to mention that today, besides the disposable ones, there are also reusable pads. A very interesting option both for pocket and for the environment. It does the same function as the classic one, but after use, instead of throwing it away, you can wash it and use it again. Tampons. They are a kind of compressed cotton in the form of a tube which absorbs the blood inside the vagina. It is one of the most comfortable options because you will not feel the blood coming out. You can go to the beach, the pool, play sports. The blood will not come out until the tampon is full, and that will be about 4 to 8 hours. And in case you were thinking about it, no, the tampon doesn't absorb water from the sea or from the pool, it would only absorb your blood. Just like menstrual pads, there are an infinite number of types. Depending on the amount of blood, you will choose greater or less absorbency. And how is it placed? If it is the first time, it may be more comfortable for you to use a tampon with an applicator. Throw the plastic part from above to the back and the plastic will be completely stretched. You introduce the first half into your vagina and push the plastic inside. You pull the plastic back again and the tampon will remain inside and you will only see a string. We will use the string to remove the tampon when it's full. And if you want to use a tampon without an applicator, the process is the same except that you will have to push your own finger into the vagina until you don't feel it. But you can still see the string. The tampon trick is practice. A much more interesting option from an environmental and economic point of view, and which offers us all the comforts of a tampon, is the Menstrual Cup. This is inserted into the vagina and will collect all our blood. Once it's full, we will empty it, wash it, and we can put it back. They always come with instructions that show us the best way to place it and what size we need. It may be the most complex option for the first few times because you have to learn to place it well to make it comfortable. But with a little practice, it could become your favorite choice. Another recent option on the market are menstrual panties. On the outside, they look like normal panties, but inside they are made of an absorbent material that will prevent blood from getting on your clothes. Its use would be very similar to that of a pad. We will notice the blood come out and the panties will absorb it. When we see that it's necessary, we will remove it, we will put another one, and we will wash that one and we will use it again when it's dry. The Panty Liner is another option similar to pads, but thinner. Normally, it is used when the menstruation is ending and we already stain a little. It is more comfortable than the pad because of its thickness, but you mustn't forget that it has less absorption. There are women who use them when they put tampons in case at any given moment the blood starts to come out. This is how we avoid possible stains on underwear. As you can see, today there are many options from the most classic to the newest. On the other hand, we want to mention the moment in which any girl or woman stains the clothes or the school chair with blood. Boys and girls, blood is not disgusting, it is part of us, just like tears or saliva. When you cut your leg and stain your pants a bit, do you turn away scandalized? Blood is throughout our body, it is something natural. Many girls wonder when it will happen to them. There is no certain science to calculate it, but the average is between 11 to 14 years old. Although it may perfectly happen before or after. Bleeding days are usually between 2 and 7, and don't be scared if you don't have it exactly every 28 days. Not all women have a regular period. Not all cycles are necessarily 28. They can be 30 days, 32. Another recurring question is pain. Menstrual pain can vary from one woman to another. If the pain is excessive, you should consult your doctor. It's common to have a little more swelling in the abdomen in those days, but don't be scared, it doesn't happen to all women. And it's nothing more than inflammation that comes and goes away. Before we leave, we would like to remind you that we have a video on the channel of myths associated with menstruation, such as that a woman cannot bathe when she has her period. That is fake, TikTakers. Don't miss the video to learn more about it. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like it, and if you want to see more Draw My Life videos, subscribe to our channel. See you in the next episode!